Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're joining with us at www.thepapare.com's live broadcast of the Joe Pete football encounter, played for the 27th time this year for the Reverend Father Stanley Abesekara Challenge Trophy here at the CRNFC grounds. Kickoff is not too far away. We've seen both teams out on the pitch warming up and ready to go. Just to jog your memory, of course, the Joe Pete encounter was first played in 1989 at the Sugatadasa Stadium, and after a thrilling encounter, the Joes won the inaugural game, and since then it's been topsy-turvy. Both teams have had their fair share of luck and misfortune as well, and going into this one, the Joes definitely seem to be favorites given that they are the current national champions as well. Joining me in the commentary box is Anushka Virakodi. Anushka, where do you see this game going?
Good evening, everybody. Yes, indeed. Things could go St. Joseph's way today, as they've been in really good form over the season. But also keeping that in mind, we need to remember that St. Peter's have won this encounter for the past 2 years, and going into this match, that could give them momentum to try and steal a win from St. Joseph's.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the tally currently stands at 14-11 in favor of the boys from Bambalapitia. Both teams are currently in the progress of just putting their final touches in, and we'll join you again with action from the kickoff. Stay tuned. Back, ladies and gentlemen, to the live broadcast of the Joe Pete football encounter here from the CRNFC grounds in Colombo. St. Joseph's and St. Peter's, both of them have been primed and prepared here as they prepare to lock horns yet again to claim dominance among the two teams. For St. Peter's, it's Viraya Vasikaran who is leading the Bambala PTS side out, while for St. Joseph's College, it's Jason Nitesh Fernando, who had a brilliant game last year, leading the line. Joining me in commentary again is Anushka Virakodi. Anushka.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the teams have just finished the introduction ceremony and the first 11s have made their way onto the field. Both teams now getting prepared mentally for the match which is ahead. The referees are initiating the tosses between the two captains. Both teams are now ready for the match. The 27th annual Joe Pete encounter. We'll see which team will get on top. St. Joseph's obviously coming into this match as favourites after their brilliant season. And now both teams take the field, have taken their respective sides and now getting prepared.
And seconds there from kickoff, and you can see the energy really getting to the supporters as well. Navod, Vijay Vikrama here as well. Navod, what's your input? Where do you see this game going?
Thanks again, Deshan. I think the informed side is St. Joseph's College. They've racked up 13 goals against Vikram Baho College in the Under-18 Division 1 championship game at the Moragas Mulla grounds a couple of weeks back. And the week before, they hammered St. Benedict's College 6-2 with Salem Adushan scoring a hat-trick. And even in the last game as well, there was Chamat Rashmita who scored 4 goals for St. Joseph's against Vikram Baho College. So there are few players who are in form, especially Chalana Pramanta. You have to look out for him on the left wing, the nippy winger with loads of space on him. Wearing the number 21 jersey is Chalana Pramanta. From midfield, jersey number 13, Nimesh Kure. But up front, it will be Asel Madushan, who is definitely the man in form, alongside his skipper, Jason Fernando. For St. Peter's College, I think there are 3 Sri Lanka under-18 players, including Mohammad Shabir, Shehan Liana Patirana, and Shehan Tivanka. So, Shehan Yashmila, I beg your pardon. And all 3 of them in the Sri Lanka under-18 squad, practicing for the AFC under-18 championship, as St. Joseph's College kick things off on the left. Asel Malshan is onto the ball first, looking for options as he tries to find Chamat Rashmita. I think the conditions will be the key factor here, and we had 10 or so minutes of rain just prior to the kickoff, as St. Peter's now threatening to get into the box. Foul on the defender as St. Joseph's College gets the free kick. But as we said, Deshan, the conditions underfoot will be the key factor, and who will adjust to it quite quickly.
Yeah, most certainly, and we did see a significant amount of the time spent during the warm-up to actually just acclimatize the players to the ball. There was a very heavy shower of rain a few minutes before kickoff while we were in commercial, and during that time we could see that the coaches, especially with the goalkeepers, they were taking some extra effort to ensure that they understood the pitch of the ball off the turf. This ground here at the CRNFC, it has been redone, not completely, but it has been renovated, and it does offer some freshness, so it obviously offers that little spice when the ball pitches in off the turf, as St. Peter's College, who did show the immediate intensity in terms of attack, already getting their first opportunity at taking assault at goal. They have received a free kick, and they've got some very talented men around it. Liana Patriana there, the tall man, he's got a good boot on him, and this is a very decent area. He comes forward for the shot, and it's ricocheted off the Josephian wall.
Asela Madhushan there earning a foul for St. Joseph's College. They can finally get the ball onto their side of the pitch and start try and initiate a goal, try to get something going for them. Now,
And the clearance coming in from St. Joseph's College. I beg your pardon, from St. Peter's College rather, here as St. Joseph's get a free kick on the halfway line. And immediately the pressure has been switched to the other flank. As St. Joseph's College now with an opportunity to swing the ball in here. A good chance to put some pressure early on. As the ball is sent by Chamat Rashmita towards the goal, but it was out of bounds by the time it had arrived.
yes, the skidding of the ball being a very big factor in this match. The St. Peter's College goalkeeper now takes the ball. He's about to take his first goal kick for the team. Lines up, looking for his options outfield. Takes a good kick. Not very successful. Looks like on the counter there. Unfortunately, St. Joseph's man unable to get the ball, and it's cleared out there by the St. Peter's defender.
And St. Joseph's College, Jason Fernando putting the ball inside. And just a bit of a shove there by the Josephian attacker on the Peterite as St. Peter's College take charge of the ball.
Trying to get the ball upfield now, St. Peter's College. Defender looking for his options, take a thundering clear off. Unfortunately, unable to find his man. St. Peter's are still on with the ball. That's a clearance there by the St. Joseph's defender. It looks like a corner for St. Peter's College. No, the decision has gone against St. Peter's College, and it is a goal kick for St. Joseph's. The number 12 of St. Joseph's defender lining up for his goal kick. Clears it, not very successful there.
So far, goalkeeper Shevanka Kurumbala Pitya hasn't had much to do in the Josephian goal, but St. Peter's slowly but surely letting them know exactly what they're about as that through ball comes in, beautifully placed through ball by the man in the middle of the park there, that's Dumitu Dulshan. But St. Peter's with a smart foul to stop that counter-attack from taking place.
And once again, St. Joseph's College have a chance from this indirect free kick. It's number 11, referee calling the player to take the ball further back. As he lines up to take this kick, he has options on the far end. Tries his luck. It's hauled far and fortunately unable to get a proper connection on that St. Joseph's College. And now St. Peter's could counter here. It looks like a foul that smartly done by the St. Joseph's player in order to prevent that counter attack from happening. St. Peter's now looking at their options. They're going to take this one from afar. Players slowly crowding around the box. The defenders of St. Joseph's College marking their men. Player lines up for this free kick. Blocked by the one-man wall of St. Joseph's College.
And I think that's Jason Fernando who manages to get something on it, and he has been let loose, but very well done again by St. Peter's College to ensure that nothing comes of that attack.
St. Joseph's now trying a long throw. Cleared far by the St. Peter's defender. Headed on. Now St. Peter's trying to make some useful passes. This looks like a through ball. Can the right finger get there? He can. Trying to cut himself through and unable to do so as the St. Joseph's defender clears it out of bounds. Lining up for a long throw in is the St. Joseph's College attacker as he wipes the greasy ball. It looks like a corner for St. Peter's College. Yes, it is. The referee has given a corner in their favor. The defenders of St. Joseph's College take their men. It's very tight in that box. It's man to man. Corner has been put in a bit too far. Unable to get a connection on that St. Peter's. Still have possession of the ball and takes a shot which is way over the crossbar.
Finally the space is opening up a bit more. But it is still relatively tight in that midfield, isn't it, Anushka?
Yes, indeed it is. Nothing really has opened up for either teams. St. Joseph's look like they have a chance here. Zasela Madhushan beautifully defended that by the St. Peter's defender, clearing it out for a corner. Beautifully took on Asel Madhushan as he almost had an opening to score for St. Joseph's College. Now it's a corner. Looks like they're going to take a quick corner. It's been put in there by St. Joseph's College, cleared out there by the goalkeeper. Tried again to put into the box but unable to do so. St. Peter's clears it out. Now St. Joseph's just passing it back into their defense. Taking their time with the ball now.
St. Joseph's College trying to work it down this right flank. They're trying to play it out the back, which they are very good at. They're comfortable in possession, but here they have lost the ball. St. Peter's now gaining possession in a dangerous area. They've got numbers, and the pitch just playing its part to make it a little bit difficult. Here the ball comes in, good opportunity, but it pitches off the turf and goes outside for a goal kick. But what a wonderful move that was. Shehan Yashmila nearly benefiting from what was a beautiful through ball.
Yes, indeed, and they did use the pitch there. The pitch showing what it can do with its dampness. And now St. Joseph's takes their goal kick. St. Peter's once again getting possession of the ball and it's cleared out. Should be a St. Peter's throw. No, it's kept in there.
Some smart play by the Josephians as they push on. Asera Madhushan
Unable
trying
to
to make
get
something of it, but Shahan Patirana makes no mistake. He puts it out. No questions asked. But again, a little bit of flair coming in from the Josephians. Asera Madhushan with a little flick. That back heel to keep the ball in play really took the Peterite out of the game as Jason Nitesh Fernando. And the ball comes into the box, but doesn't really find anybody as St. Joseph's tried to keep this one in. Still going on there, but nothing doing. It's Dumit Dushan who couldn't keep the ball in. It's gone out for a throw-in.
St. Joseph's putting the ball back into play. Beautiful, that done. Crossed into the box. And goalkeeper was there to collect that up. St. Peter's is looking for his options now as the St. Peter's attackers fled forward. Taking his time with the ball. Now clears it downfield. It's a long clearance, but St. Joseph's makes a connection with the ball and it looks like a foul in St. Joseph's favor.
St. Joseph's College with a goal, with a free kick now. They've pushed it forward again. They're trying to bombard the box with high balls, which works to their advantage. They've got some tall players in there. And yet again, good chance here. But Shahan Leonapatina, the biggest man in there, manages to make something of it. Jason Nitesh Fernando nearly nicking that. St. Peter's College looking for some space to play. And they get it to the middle of the park. Here, ball comes lofted in. Good chance. It's one-on-one with the Josephian last man in the number 5 shirt. But absolutely brilliantly done by Prabodh Madhushankar to maintain his composure there. As again, Asela Madhushan manages to stay on his feet. Good chance. He receives the 1-2. Good chance to put the ball in the box, but it's offside. And we just saw there a glimpse of what the Josephians can do if they are given time and space and shown a weak link, Anushka.
Yes, indeed. And the attacking that we've seen from St. Joseph's this season, so far, was seen there for a moment, but unfortunately he was caught offside there, Asel Madhushan. St. Peter's now might take advantage of this as they clear it downfield, looking at that right wing. Number 14 for St. Peter's collects it up, passes it back. Now St. Peter's looking with a string of passes, trying to find an opening. They do. Number 8 has the ball. He tries his shot. Easy save that for the goalkeeper. It's cleared out of bounds by the St. Joseph's defender.
Yeah, that was Mohammad Sabir from Sri Lanka. Under 16 captain and under 19 cap as well. He's got a tremendous boot on him. He was the game changer even last year. Really coming in to his role as one of the big players and big game players rather. And really turning the tie on its head in favor of the boys from Bambalapitiya. Cross comes in, good chance. But that header just leaping over. But again, St. Peter's, they are trying to get the ball to their key men. They're trying to get the star players just a bit more relaxed, a bit more time, which will really create the difference, Anushka.
Yes, indeed. St. Peter's having their fair share of the chances as well. As the ball is cleared upfield from that goal kick. Once again, St. Joseph's College being weak in the area of taking the goal kick. It hasn't even reached the halfway line and back into St. Peter's possession. Again cleared upfield. It's up for St. Joseph's number 21 there. Clearance there by the St. Peter's College player. Seems as a Josephian throw. Yes, it is. It's in the attacking half. Takes his chances with the long throw and looks like, yes, it's been put out of play there by the St. Peter's defender. St. Joseph slowly taking their time with this throw in. Get it in. And a bad touch there concedes a throw in for St. Joseph's College. St. Peter's might look to get on the attack from this throw in. He puts it in to his defender. The defense tries to clear it upfield here. Good interception there by the Josephian defender. Now St. Peter's College, a bad touch there by the number 14, Pete Wright, as he gives a throw in for St. Joseph's College. Once again put in. Number 11, taking their chances down this left wing, St. Joseph's College. A floppy pass that. It's back in the Pete Wright goalkeeper's hands. Cleared upfield there by the Pete Wright goalkeeper. The ball in the air for this couple of seconds as they try to acrobatic bicycle kick. Looks as if it's ended up in a foul against St. Peter's College. Yes, it has. Defenders flooding back now. Coming back. St. Peter's lines up for another indirect free kick. The goalkeeper from his post trying to direct his ball. Get them in the right position. It looks like the Pete Wright kick taker will go for goal from here. He tries his luck. Just missing there. Now it's once again another goal kick for St. Joseph's College. Deshan.
Yeah, Anushka, it's been interesting stuff. We really haven't seen either of the teams break the opposition down. It's not being your open, free-flowing football per se, but chances have come and gone as well, with both teams benefiting from some very clear opportunities to really stamp their authority on the game. But St. Peter's, with Shabir, they had one of the better chances. But yeah, the game is definitely settling down, which is very good for the players. But from a neutral point of view, it doesn't make for great entertainment.
Yes, indeed. The match, even though it has settled now, we've seen very few chances, and even then, we've seen the ball just flowing over the crossbar without any attempted on-goal shots being taken by either side. As the St. Peter's defender clears his lines, connection made there by the Josephian. Peters fighting for the ball. If he can get a stringer, he tries to lob it. Missing a proper chance, but it looks like he was offside anyways. Yes, it's a beautiful ball played in just a fraction too early.
Yeah, but what an amazing play that was. I think it was the number 14 in the Peter shirt there. Honestly, if I'm not mistaken, Danny McGrath,
Yes, that
who adjusted himself beautifully to turn that ball into a chance very nearly taken.
unfortunately he was offside, and it looks like an injury. The other side of the pitch, yes, it is. It is a Josephian who is down. Looks like from the earlier incident of the foul, wasn't properly given attention, and now the players gather around him and see what's wrong. Player has been stopped for the moment, and both teams go in for refreshments.
And I think it's a well-needed break as well, as much as we'd hate to agree. Even though the weather is relatively kind to them in terms of the heat, you have to understand that this game is a very, very big one. Some of these guys playing their very first time, the nerves do get to them, and having a little sip of water can make a world of a difference, can really energize you. Anushka, you're still a guy who's representing St. Thomas's. How important are these breaks?
Yes, indeed, they do play a very big part for an individual gameplay. A water break is always needed, especially when you're playing a complete 90-minute match. And even though, as you said, the heat isn't too much, it doesn't really affect the gameplay. The dampness of the pitch and playing on a rainy field can really test your nerves of fitness. Now play has begun again. Number 14 of St. Peter's College making his way, cutting back as he sees his Josephian defenders. He's been put onto the right wing, fumbling with a few dribbles here.
And then again,
Still
Daniel McGrath down the middle here. The ball comes in. Good chance, but it's just gone beyond the whole forward line. And the return header there by Mohammed Shabir. Very smart stuff. He couldn't get the pace behind it, but it was very well taken care of by the Josephian back line. St. Peter's again showing the drive, showing the determination to go out there and get that first goal and really stamp their authority on this game. And they've got a corner to have that second bite at the cherry. They're taking some of the tall men out in front, and Shanlina Patrina coming in front as well, but what a waste of a corner. That was terrible, terrible stuff. Just not acceptable at this level, Anushka.
Yes, indeed, and now play can continue for St. Joseph's again. He's retained the line. This time taking a short pass from the goal kick onto the right side. Cleared outfield. Poor clearance that. Unfortunately, due to a bad touch of the Peterite, the ball has gone out of play for another Josephian throw. Now he lines up on this right side. Takes a long throw in. Tries to find his man. Once again cleared out by the Peterite. St. Joseph slowly, inch by inch, making their way towards the opposition's goal. Possession back with the Peterites as they do clear it out again. Josephians with another throw in. This time finding his man, and he does have an opportunity to try to cross the ball in. Cuts inside. Good defending that by the Peterites. A slip there by the Josephian. Has allowed the Peterites to once again clear the ball. Takes his chances.
And the Peterite keeper there with an opportunity to relieve the pressure on his teammates and make things a bit easier for him. But there has been a lot of controversy around this man. He has raised quite a few eyebrows with his appearance here today, and has created quite a lot of debate. But here he is representing St. Peter's College in the big match. Hasn't had too much to do so far. The busier of the two has been Kurumbala Pitia for St. Joseph's College, as the Peterites come down this flank, and it's a terrible tackle. It seems like it deserves a card, but the referee taking some time to make a decision.
Yes, indeed, that was a goal-scoring opportunity. We'll see what the referee's decision is going to be. The man who was tackled still stays down. Pete Wright, left winger. Still no decision made by the referee. It's just going to be a foul against St. Joseph's College. And now St. Peter's College, yes, he does seem to be okay. It's not going to go off for now. This is indeed in a goal scoring area. Just takes one good cross. Just takes one good cross to get a goal here for St. Peter's College and go one up against the formidable Josephians.
And it's interesting to see that Shehan Lianapatina, the tallest man on the pitch, is not in the middle of the box, but he's the one taking this free kick. He's definitely got a boot on him, but I think he can make a bit of a difference in the middle of the park as well, as the referee blows his whistle. And here comes the ball. It's a dangerous one, and very well collected there by the Josephian custodian, Shavanka Kurumbalapitiya. He has made no mistakes up to now, taking his time yet again. But he has been solid in his performance. He has definitely been the busier of the two. And he's not complaining too much. He's getting the job done. And St. Joseph's, they really need to pressure as much as the Peter right side if they want to take something out of this game. The ball comes in. Good opportunity for St. Peter's College. But again, just not the right connection for Daniel McGrath. He's been a very, very important player. And he's looking very dangerous today as well, Anushka.
Yes, indeed, that was an almost clear-cut opportunity for him to score there. The cross was also perfectly put in, but thanks to good defending by the number 5 Josephian, the ball was back in the goalkeeper's hands. Now St. Peter's with another chance here, just inside the box. The Josephians need to be careful with these tackles. Foul not given, and now St. Joseph's trying to counter, but unfortunately, due to a bad touch, given the ball away back to the Pete Wrights, who have put it out of play. And now St. Joseph's looks like, yes, they do have another throw-in on the right side. Starting from the back once again. And they managed to create something here. And Deshan, this isn't the St. Joseph's that we've been seeing throughout this season. They've usually scored within the first 15 to 20 minutes, and that's not what we've seen here. Could be a chance here. And once again, by hook and by crook, St. Peter's have got that out. And this, they could counter on the right wing. Yes, the Pete Wright making his run.
Danny McGrath, a good opportunity. He's been nicked off. The ball has been nicked off his feet. And St. Joseph's with another wave of attack. But again, St. Joseph's College have thrown away the best opportunity they've had all game. It was by far the most clear-cut chance for either team as well. And again, the goalkeeper for St. Peter's College there, Midrushan, the new recruit, definitely showing exactly why the Peterites wanted him so badly. He made an absolutely brilliant save there.
If I'm not mistaken, it was Asela Madushan who missed that chance earlier ago. And now the Peterites looking to lob the ball into the box.
And Daranja De Silva with the opportunity to put the ball into the box. Ball comes in and good chance, but
goalkeeper came out too early. This should be his ball. It is. Now he's hauling his
Kurumbalapitiya, yeah, he definitely came out a bit too early, but he made amends. He's managed to get rid of the ball, but he needs to be a bit more authoritative in his box. As St. Peter's come with another wave of attack, and the safer route chosen by the Josephian back four.
Attacking throw here for St. Peter's College. Looking for his options. Throw, puts it in. Possession looks like, nope, it's still with the Peterites. Taking down this right wing. Harsh tackle there. Ball still in play in the corner. Possession still with the Peterites. Puts it in. Sloppy defending there. Bit of classy black heel there.
And all 22 players on the, or apart from the Peterite goalkeeper, that is in the Josephian half. But now it's the Joes with an opportunity to attack. Jason Nitesh Fernando is going through the middle. He's trying to square it for his teammate. but he's got a second bite at the cherry. Asela Madushan, he's been silent today. His shot ricochets off the defender and falls to the Peterites yet again. St. Peter's push it forward for yet another wave of attack. Mohamed Sabir cornering his man. He's trying to nick it off, and he does successfully. Can he keep it under his spell? No, he can't. But the corner coming St. Peter's way. It's absolutely brilliant stuff from the Peterites, Anushka.
Yes, indeed. As you said before, Asela Madushan has been very quiet today. Unlike the previous two matches, he hasn't been able to score maybe 3 to 4 goals per match. In fact, he's finding it very hard to even find a clear-cut opportunity for him to try and score. It looks like a corner now for St. Peter's College. The Peterite lines up as they fill the box with men. Takes his corner. It's bad lob straight into the Josephians' path. Ball still with the Peterites here. It's been passed around in the defense. Defender tries a shot from distance. It's not a very good one as the goalkeeper just easily collects it. Now looking for his options. Kicks it outfield. Back with the Peterites now. Bad touch there by the Peterite. Possession still with them. They're trying to cut their way through. Peterite trying a lob there. Good defending. All been fought for here by the Peterites. And foul has been called back against St. Peter's College.
In the captain's armband there, that's Viraya Vasikaran for St. Peter's College, who was frustrated with that whistle. But St. Peter's College immediately win it back and on the hunt again. A good chance here, Mohamed Sabir. He brings it down beautifully. Can he score? Very well done by Joseph yet again. But Sabir showing that quality with how he brought the ball down. Definitely, these little things tend to be the difference in these big games.
St. Peter's there almost with an opportunity to try to get the ball into the box, but unfortunately the winger has fouled the defender, and now the free kick has been given in St. Joseph's favour. Looks for his options from this deep right corner here. Clears it upfield. Headed back in there by the Peterite. Possession with St. Joseph's College. Giving it away back to St. Peter's, and it looks like a handball decision against St. Peter's College. Giving the ball back to St. Joseph's College. Clears it upfield, looking for his man. Fortunately not strong enough to make the cut. Asela Madushan here dribbling his way onto the right wing. Can he make something out of this? Still with the ball, still going. Trying to find his way through. And it looks like St. Peter's have got the better of him, and now it's cleared upfield. Trying to make their way. He's waiting until the numbers come forward here, the Peterite. A miss pass that. And it looks like the Peterite centre-back is making his way down this left wing. Cleared out there by the Josephian.
Yeah, St. Peter's College taking it upon them to really go after that first goal. Not too long left in this first half, and they really need to get that goal going into the halftime interval to give them that psychological edge and really put St. Joseph's rather under the cosh. You know, that first goal, honestly, can really change the halftime team talk. It can change the mindset of the opposition as well. Sometimes it makes you, sometimes it breaks you. But more often than not, it has been very crucial in deciding winners, especially in big matches like this.
Yes, indeed. Scoring a goal just before the break is really crucial for the mentality of the players. As it changes them, it gets them into the break, into the good, in a good mood. And meanwhile, St. Peter's have a corner here on the left flank. He looks for his options, lines up for the corner and takes it. Short corner, sloppy defending there by the Josephian, but they've still managed to clear their lines. Once again, the ball with St. Peter's College. Thrown onto the short wing here. Number 3 trying to find his way. Some floppy skill has given the ball away to the Josephians. Goal kick. St. Joseph's trying to find a way through here. of the defense. Asela Madhushan, he looks like he has a clear opportunity here, cuts the goalkeeper and is down. And it looks like the referee has given a decision against St. Peter's College, which has resulted in a penalty courtesy of the Peterite, who tried to cut his way there. He tried to get past the goalkeeper, unfortunately brought down.
Yeah, it was Asela Madhushan's opposite number there who gave the ball away very cheaply, Mohammad Fayad. He just couldn't keep up with Madhushan's pace, and his body failed to try and turn Madhushan while they were running backwards towards the goal. Didn't work out too well, but Madhushan again showing why he is one of the most clinical finishers in this country and under his in his age group. Again, putting the players under the cosh, putting the opposition under real pressure. But the debut so far for Midushan hasn't gone to plan, but here is a chance for him to really redeem himself. He has a chance to really write his name down in Peterite folklore. It's a big penalty in a big game, as stepping up to the spot to take this penalty is the number 13 shirt for St. Joseph's College, Nimesh Salindakure.
Can he convert this chance? Can he get this very crucial goal just before the halftime whistle? Will he be able to convert this? Goalkeeper trying to taunt him, trying to put him off. Taking a couple of steps before he takes his run.
And Salindakure steps up and he shoots. And that's it, 1-0 for St. Joseph's College. It's against the run of play, but St. Joseph's College will not be complaining. St. Peter's shocked with that one, and Midushan, a debut to forget so far.
Yes, indeed. St. Joseph's have struck first here at the CRNFC grounds where they play St. Peter's College. Just before the halftime whistle, they've managed to put one against their opposition. Now the Peterites, after a hard-fought half, play once again begun. St. Peter's passing it slowly. The crowd have really started going, and now once again St. Joseph's College with a chance here. They are known for back-to-back goals. Can they do it once again? Asela Madhushan passing it in. Tries to take a shot, unable to. It looks like a foul on the edge of the box here. Another very big chance for St. Joseph's College on the edge of the box as they have a free kick.
And it's another chance, yes, for St. Joseph's College. They've got a very dangerous area indeed, and one man, Anushka, that really fancies himself from an area like this is Asela Madhushan.
Yes, indeed, he can be very lethal in these positions. Looks like his teammates attempt to calm down there. He goes up to check his angle as the goalkeeper adjusts his wall, as the Peterite goalkeeper adjusts his wall. Asela Madhushan. St. Joseph's College are very well known for their back-to-back goals, which puts immense pressure on the opposition. Can they do it here once again? Lines up for his free kick. Referee blows his whistle. Asela Madhushan, they're trying for a low free kick, unable to, and even the rebound just gone out of bounds there. Poor free kick considering the quality of the player. And looks like a goal kick for St. Peter's College. The substitution has been made for St. Peter's College.
St. Peter's College make an early change here as well. They've taken off. Mohammad Fayad, who conceded the ball in that beautiful counter-attack by St. Joseph's College, and brought on a replacement to probably who they feel that can really match up to the pace that Asela Madhushan offers in terms of attack. And it's very important, Anushka, that St. Peter's College do contain Asela Madhushan, because once he gets going, he's very hard to stop.
Yes, indeed. If you see the immediate play of the Peterites right after the Josephian goal, we need to notice that they seem to be under pressure after giving a few floppy passes away and floppy clearances. And now once again they've conceded a foul on the right side of the pitch, which gives the Josephians another chance to put the ball back into the box and try to score. Number 11 coils up for this free kick. It's been put in. Good lob that. Cleared away there by the Peterite defender. Ball still with the Josephians, trying to make their way, and once again put out of bounds there by the Peterites. Throw in now for St. Joseph's College in the attacking half. Put in, and looks like it's cleared out there for a corner.
St. Joseph's College with an opportunity to make it 2-0 heading into the halftime interval, and what a lead that would be as the ball comes in here. Good chance for the shot to come in, but Midurushan collects what was a very tame effort. And the supporters getting in on the act as well, giving the Peterite midfield some stick for what was not a very good clearance, and the Josephian players also getting riled up about it and putting in some solid tackles.
The Peterites now trying to form another attack of their own. Bring it down this left wing. It looks like a foul. Almost getting into a conflict there, the two players. But the Josephian is yellow carded. The Peterites now have a free kick, the attacking half. It's on the side, just near the corner flag. The Josephians taking up their positions to defend this free kick. It could come in just as poised as the corner would come in. Number 11 from St. Peter's College lining up to take this free kick. St. Joseph's looks like they've brought their whole team back to defend this free kick as it is in the closing seconds of the first half. St. Peter's College, the kick taker, looking at his options, looking to see if he can try to put in a good ball. Once again, it's a very poor cross that from the Peterite from that exact position as it's gone out of bounds. St. Joseph's College now will start again with a goal kick from the back. Number 12 lines up. Passes around onto his right back here. Right back looking for a good pass. Lobs it over. Trying to find a through ball. Unable to do so, but the ball still in possession with the Josephians. A bad touch giving it back to the Peterites. And now the Peterites could try to find an opportunity here. Tries to find a lob. Now the Peterite trying to find a shot. Good defending there by the Josephians as they block that shot. Crowd out, tries to take a shot, and it is over the crossbar. Once again, the accuracy of these Peterite shots have not been on target for most of them. Josephian starting from the back again. A blind pass there given in by the Josephian left back. Just about cleared out there by the Peterite defender.
And so St. Joseph's now need to ensure that they don't concede. I think that's the most important thing heading into the halftime interval. Anushka, a second goal obviously would be nice, but they do understand that going in on level terms and going in one goal ahead, they'll leave two very different speeches for the Peterite coach to give at halftime, and having to go in to the second half a goal behind, it's not the most pleasant experience because the clock does tick. The clock does run against you, and it really puts you under pressure as that call brings to an end the first half of action here at the CRNFC grounds between St. Peter's and St. Joseph's College in the 27th annual Joe Pete football encounter. It was all about the Peterites from the start of the game. They dominated proceedings, they had the better chances, and they seemed a bit more intense in terms of the attacks as well. But St. Joseph's, through that man, through the number 7 shirt, the one that everyone's been keeping their eye on, Asela Madushan, went on to go and earn a penalty, which was converted by Salinda Kure, giving them a lead heading into the halftime interval. So stay tuned as we will return with the action from the second half.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis. Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understanding. So I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world, ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයි. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකයෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම ThePapare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහර ලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කොහොමද.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා. පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
I am a big supporter of rugby. So this year, on October 14th and 15th, the Rugby Asia Sevens is happening in Racecourse Ground. So everyone should come and support Sri Lanka on the day. Or if you can't come, you can see it on ThePapare.com in the TV as well. Thank you.
ස්පෝර්ට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද? අනිවාර්යෙන්. ඔව්. නෑ. හොඳටම අඩුයි. Yeah, of course. අඩුයි. ඔව්. කවදාසම ස්පෝර්ට් එක. ෆුට්බෝල්. ක්‍රිකට්.
basketball.
අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සමන බැලනවා.
One and rally විතරයි.
කැමැතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර.
ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
It's big match time and the girls are ready to battle. Can the Bishopians retain the shield or will the LCIs bring in the thunder? Catch the 13th annual Ladies College versus Bishops College hockey encounter on the 14th of October from 3:50 p.m. onwards. Live and exclusive on www.thepapare.com.
You follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insight. And I've noticed now that, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to reading about the game and understanding. So I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results, and news. That's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
What's happening here? The transfer.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, patterns. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
And welcome back to the CRNFC grounds as we bring to you live the second half of the 27th annual Joe Pete football encounter. It has been an entertaining first half, even though the Peterites dominated proceedings right from the get-go. The Josephians nicking that all-important first goal and taking a lead into the half-time interval thanks to Salinda Kure. Joining me yet again in the commentary box is Anushka Veerakkodi. Anushka, where do you see the game going now that Josephians have that all-important first goal?
Yes, of course, that will play a big part in where the game will proceed from here onwards. St. Joseph's have taken the lead, and they seem confident enough, but saying all of that, it seems as if St. Peter's College will come out all guns blazing. We'll see how it progresses. St. Joseph's College just taking a couple of extra minutes to get themselves onto the field again. St. Joseph's have already taken up their formations, taken up their positions, and now it looks like play is going to start with the kickoff being taken by St. Peter's College. They'll have to go with a very offensive mindset, and now the referee just waiting for things to be set, and then he can blow his whistle for the start of this second half.
I don't think they need to go too much more in terms of offense. Anushka, I think they just need to be a little bit more clinical and finish those chances off. It's not that they didn't have chances. They had the lion's share of chances in the first half. But even St. Joseph's, when they did have that opportunity, the first one was where the ball flashed across the face of the goal, and the keeper did absolutely brilliantly, Midroshan, to save it. And in the second instance, it was just clumsiness on the part of the Peterite defender Fayad, who tried to be a bit too smart, to be honest, and ended up losing the ball while he was the last man, which is a cardinal error in football, as you may know. And yeah, St. Peter's, they've not done too much wrong, but they've not done anything perfectly either. And when they have made a few mistakes, they tend to be very costly ones.
Yes, of course, a number of chances that could have got them level or even maybe in the lead had gone straight over the crossbar there due to poor shooting accuracy, and now the referee just looks at his watch. Starts the second half off there. Ball with the Peterites. Trying to take it slow here, passing it around. Once again, straight away going into the gear of attack. The game has opened out again, and now cleared out there by the Josephian left back.
And immediately we have a man down for the Josephians. Just we'll try to get a look at who that is.
Seems to be okay here as he picks himself up. He is being taken off for the moment. It is the St. Joseph's number 2. Ball with St. Peter's College now. Still fighting for the ball here, and it looks like a Peterite throw. Yes, it is. He calls back, puts it in, cleared out there again by the Josephian defender. Ball still with the Peterites as he tries to get across in, but unable to do so. This right wing being worked a lot during the initial segment of this second half. And now St. Peter's College. It seems to be another throw-in. No, it looks like it is a corner for St. Peter's College here. Yes, it is. Calls the ball in as the players make their way into the box. It's very compact in there. It's a beautiful lob into the box. Can they make anything of it? No, they can't. The ball just goes on the surface of all the players, and now looks like St. Joseph's trying to make a counter-attack out of this. Starting from the right back position, trying to lob it to the right wing. Beautiful control there by the number 10. Passing their way through now, St. Joseph's. That's a good ball, that. St. Joseph's number 10 running in. The defender. The number 10 defender of St. Peter's College managing to get a boot on that. And now it looks, yes, it is a throw-in for St. Peter's College. Number 10 lines up, looks for a long throw, looking for that left wing man of his, and a poor touch gives the ball back to the Josephians.
And St. Joseph's College, they have definitely continued that rich vein of confidence they had towards the latter part of the first half. They're playing much more progressive football, a lot more fast-paced, and even the closing down of men, Anushka, has improved significantly.
Yes, indeed. St. Joseph's seem to have picked them up from the first half. Learn from their mistakes. But St. Peter's once again trying to scull their way in, but unfortunately unable to do so. Low cross being put into the box. Can St. Peter's finish this off? Nope, they can't. The ball back with the Josephians, and they can counter from this position. Right wing running at the ball. He'll look to try to cut himself in. The Bit of a fumble there. This is Asel Madusan, unable to do so. Good defending there by the Peterite number 10.
Yeah, that's Leona Patirana. He's shown a lot of composure, a lot of maturity over the course of this game. And Asela Madushan definitely finds him a handful and a good opportunity here. But Jason Fernando just didn't read that pass. It wasn't as clear cut as he would have liked it to be. But Joseph's definitely showing some promise.
Ball once again put upfield there by the Josephian keeper. And trying to cause some trouble down here on the left wing here. Cuts inside. Still with the ball, is he? No. Given possession away back to the Peterites. Now Peterites trying to make something out of this. Good chesting header this. Can he finish it? Yes, he can.
At St. Peter's College, they have level terms. They have deservedly, I would say, Anushka, pulled one back. They were the better team in the first half. And again, it's that danger man, Daniel McGrath, who we thought would end up nicking a goal back for St. Peter's College. And he has done just that with what is bound to be a very, very important goal. It's going to be an absolutely entertaining next few minutes to this game, as St. Peter's College have added that fire back into what was turning out to be a one-sided match favoring the Josephians. Anushka.
Yes, indeed. What a goal that was by the Peterite as he took a double pass and he finished it off clinically there and just passed it past the keeper into the back of the net. And now the match once again back in the balance, scores at 1-1. The Josephians, even though they showed a very bright start to this second half, they've conceded a goal, they've given their lead away. And now they're trying to consolidate once again from the back. Referee once again blowing his whistle to start the game. Now the Josephians just passing it out to the right wing, trying to make something out of it. Couple of risky passes there. Trying to dribble his way through. Been given to the left back, who's pressured there by the St. Peter's right wing, and he's got the ball and he's on his way now. He's down on that flank. Tries to get the ball in. Unfortunately, unable to do so. Good defending there by the Josephians. A bad touch has given the ball back to the Peterites and once again cleared out there by the Josephian left back. Good string of play by both teams. Now we have a very entertaining match on our hands there, Sean.
Yeah, it's exactly what we were looking forward to, Anushka. We were under the impression that if St. Joseph's nicked another goal, that the game would have lost its fire from there on in. But St. Peter's College, similar to how the Josephians scored against the run of play, St. Peter's College, when we least expected it, have managed to nick another goal and pull one back. And it really leaves a lot to look forward to going into the last 30 to 40 minutes. And it's exactly what you want in a big match like this. It's exactly what you want to see. You want to see players chase the game. You want to see players putting their bodies on the line to defend. And you want to see end-to-end football.
Yes, indeed. The Spice once again back in the match, and even the crowd seems to have been uplifted by that goal, which keeps the match in the balance now. And now the Josephian trying to take a long kick there from the left wing. He doesn't take a long kick. In fact, it's a missed pass. Bad communication there between the two players. Now it's a throw in for St. Joseph's College. He puts it in. Headed out there by the Peterite. Looks like a decision gone against the Josephians. Yes, the Peterites clear upfield. They look to create something from this chance. Maybe start from the back. If they can get a goal, another goal in quick succession, it will be very hard for the Josephians to come up with answers. St. Peter's have now got just a bit of edge of control on this game. Just edging over the Josephians here, gameplay wise. Cleared upfield there onto the right wing. Headed inside. Cleared it up again there by Josephian. Now the game has come back to life. Josephians take a throw down that left wing. Again another poor throw, but it's cleared out, giving another chance for them on this left wing. Again trying to put in there, and all St. Peter's can do on this left side now is just to put the ball out of play. Putting immense pressure by these Josephian throw-ins here. Once again, Asela Madushan fighting hard, unable to do so.
And you can see the ball just splattering there. That's exactly what we were talking about, Anushka, how the ball is going to get affected by the rain when the players do tend to run, especially around the middle of the pitch, and the rains continue to fall. It tends to create a bit of a waterlogged nature on the pitch itself, and it really affects those passes. And we can see that effect slowly setting into the game as both teams are battling it out in midfield as we speak. And St. Joseph's College look to the middle of the park.
Ball with the Josephian right back now. He tries his chances. Bad lob there. Asela Madhushan chasing this. And the Peterite centre back taking no chances as he clears the ball out of bounds. Throwing now from the Josephians now from this right side. Will the Peterites be successful in defending this? Asela Madhushan to take the throw in. Taken in there by the number 10 Josephian. It looks like a goal kick. Yes, it is. Goal kick for St. Peter's College here.
What we can be guaranteed, Anushka, is the game continuing at a consistent pace. What we have realized, especially in a lot of other big matches like the Royal Thurman, is that the game tends to get a bit slower as things go on because of the humidity factor, something that a lot of players really can't cope with. But in this game, given the fact that the weather is also very comfortable, it really does leave for quite a spectacle heading into the last few minutes as St. Joseph's College push the ball up the pitch again, and Jason Nitesh Fernando going after that, and again St. Joseph's College managed to nick the ball, but possession not retained as it has been cleared and sent out of bounds.
Yes, indeed, the weather has been kind to both sets of players here. Humidity usually plays a big role, especially in a tropical country such as this when it comes to playing football. But there has been absolutely no sign of sun for the entirety of this match. The players seem to be using this to advantage. St. Joseph's have a good chance here. And an almost fumble there by the Peterite defenders. Luckily, their goalkeeper came to their help. The referee has pulled a yellow card out of his pocket. It looks as if he is going to show it to the Josephian attacker who is down. It seems to be quite a collision there between the two players as the medical squads of both sides come onto the pitch. Players surround both their teammates, and now seems to be some big commotion there on the pitch. It seems to be the goalkeeper who has been damaged, or I'm sorry, it seems to be the Josephian who has been damaged mostly from that collision. High-end treatment being given to him. As of yet, there still has been nothing said there by the referee. Maybe he's waiting for the player to get up to show him the yellow card. Yes, he has. He has shown the yellow card to the Josephian attacker who limps off the field after that collision. Seems to be badly hurt there. He might come off. I don't think he can continue in these conditions. He seems to be badly taken a knock there. Anyway, play continues here. The Peterites taking a short goal kick there. Putting it up into the right back. Trying to do something on this right wing there. A good through ball. Can they make something out of it? Good defending there by the Josephian centre back.
Ball coming in here, good opportunity for St. Peter's College to make it 2. And the ball falling again to Shan Lianapatirana. He couldn't do much as they're trying to spread the play out wide, and they have been pushed out wide. The threat has been dealt with for the timing at least. Asela Madhushan again showing that he is a workhorse and contributing a massive role in defense as well.
Yes, indeed. And now once again the Peterites trying to make something on this left wing of theirs. Fielder cutting, now they're passing it back into the defense. A long ball, they've been played across the field. Switch sides. Beautiful control there. Peterite centre back passes it down onto the right wing. Showing some tricks and skills, trying to make something of this ball, trying to find an opportunity, trying to shoot, and foul given against St. Joseph's College as he unethically tackles this Peterite player who tried to make his way into the box. Referee not taking out any cards this time.
Another good chance for St. Peter's to use an opportunity here to make it 2-1. They did have a free kick early on in the first half, but hit it straight at the ball. And it's not often you get 2 free kicks in the same area, but St. Peter's have been lucky enough to have just that.
Looks like the Peterites will go for goal from this free kick. The Josephian goalkeeper just adjusting his wall, getting his angles covered. Three men stand over the ball for St. Peter's College. Referee blows his whistle. A few fakes there, and the third shot is right being put in there. Good save there by the Josephian goalkeeper. Ball still in play. It looks like a goal. Yes, it is a goal.
No, Anushka, it's not. The referee has blown, and it has been an infringement. Looks like
yes, indeed.
The flag was up on the far side. And the referee just having a look. Shabir, who decided to make himself heard, getting a yellow card for his troubles as well. But what a very well worked move from St. Peter's College regardless.
Very unfortunate there not to get the goal. The crowd are already on their feet celebrating, but unfortunately the referee had other ideas. As St. Joseph's College take a breath of relief as to what might have been the draw blown away. But now it looks like...
I think there was a little bit of argy-bargy in the box. Anushka, and that was the reason for the referee to blow the whistle. And Mohammad Sabir not really showing sportsmanly behavior there. You expect him to do a little bit better. He's shown exemplary behavior throughout the season, but you can't blame him. It is the big match, and emotions tend to run high. And he just caved in on that particular occasion. But it's nice to see the fire, the determination in these boys, especially St. Peter's College after going behind. They are really putting a lot of effort into coming back into the game.
Yeah, St. Peter's College now, they're showing really good spirit here. They're going with hammer and tongs at this Josephian defense. Unable to handle them at the moment. In fact, almost conceding as well. St. Peter's College have shown brilliant endurance in coming back from that 1-goal deficit at the break. St. Joseph's College struggling to get the ball out of their half, and now St. Peter's College looking for a string of passes here. Number 11 dribbles in, gets the ball out. Josephine gets a foot on it. And now something could conspire for them, and unfortunately the goalkeeper easily comes out to clear it out of bounds.
And they are just showing his awareness as he came outside to the edge of his box and got rid of that one. If he hadn't, I'm pretty sure that it would have left plenty of space for the Josephian attackers to make it 2-1. But again, he's just showing his experience, he's just showing his capability, and showing why he is one of the top goalkeepers around.
Yes, indeed, now nerves are running high. Just less than 30 minutes to play in this game. Josephian takes his stance as he tries to put the ball in through a throw-in. And now once again joining me in the commentary, ladies and gentlemen, is Navod. Navod, what do you think of the match now that the scores are level and both teams seem to be making chances for each other?
I think St. Peter's has been on the ascendancy since the start of the second half, and they've got the equalizer. Unfortunate not to get the lead. A few minutes back, the goal disallowed for offside. Now play being halted due to a bit of crowd trouble. Crowd coming onto the sidelines.
Yes,
I think
indeed, the Peterite crowd didn't seem very happy after that goal wasn't given, even though it was put in the back of the net. They were already celebrating, but the referee had other ideas to prevent their celebrations, and as a result, they seem to be creating a bit of commotion there in the stands. The referee having to go and sort things out, but it looks as if play can go on from now.
and to a certain extent, this will help St. Joseph's College just to calm things down, settle into the match, because they weren't their usual self as they did late in the first half.
A foul there given, as it seems, against St. Peter's College, or I'm sorry, it's against St. Joseph's College, and now both teams get onto the Josephian half. Just near the half line, Peterites have a kick. It look, there seems to be a problem there with the Josephian number 10, Jason Fernando. Seems to be walking with the limb, but he should be okay. Peterites start play off immediately. Looks like a sloppy pass, but position still gained there by the Peterites. They're still dribbling here with the ball, passing it around nicely. A bad touch there, but he still has the ball. Can he make something of this? No, he can't. The goalkeeper comes to the rescue. And now he'll try to start an attack from the back. Clears the ball upfield. St. Peter's College here fighting hard. St. Joseph's College. Look at that run here. It looks like it's Asel Madushan here making a brilliant run down this right wing. Pass it back. Ball put in here. Can they score? Play has to be going on, and the referee has denied St. Joseph's College of a penalty, which the players are appealing for with much intensity here. The referee's decisions will be questioned.
A very close call there, but I think Jason Fernando wasn't appealing that much. He knew that the tackler got to the ball first. It was a brilliant tackle. The advantage was with Jason, ideally, with his strength and the position. He should have put that away.
Corner now for St. Joseph's College as Jason Fernando lines up to take this kick. It's a bad corner once again, but still the Josephians make connection. Sloppy goalkeeping there. The Peterite defenders making amends and clearing it out, and in fact they could counter from here. Unfortunately, smart foul there by St. Joseph's College to prevent that counter attack. Now St. Peter's College, can they work something from here? Score's still stuck here at 1-1. Ball cleared upfield. It's back with the Peterite goalkeeper. I'm sorry, the Josephian goalkeeper. A little bit of a backheader there. Couldn't make anything of it. St. Joseph's trying to get this ball out of their half, trying to get it onto the attacking half again. Good play there by the Peterite to earn them a throw-in. Now, once again, the ball with the Peterites. Trying to find a vein, trying to find an opening. St. Peter's College passing their way through. Now this right back has some space. He decides to try and lob it in. Can they make something of it? A little bit of fumble and a very bad shot there by the Peterite attacker. He couldn't really make the most of that opportunity there. Unfortunately, a really sloppy shot which could have earned them a goal after some bad goalkeeping. Possession back there with the Josephians. Cleared upfield straight into the feet of St. Peter's College. Good tackle there. Putting the ball out of play.
St. Peter's inside the penalty box, puts in a cross. Fumbled by the goalkeeper, cleared away by the defense. Asel Madushan. Hounded by two defenders.
Josephian attacker here. Tries through ball. This could be a fumble. Can he make? Oh! A very bad shot there. Seems to be.
That looked like Chalana Pramanta. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is him. He could have cut back there and tried to deceive both defender and goalkeeper and just chip it into the back of the net. Instead, he went to hit it first time and just fumbled and ultimately just put the ball out of play. Turned out to be a really bad shot. Could have been a shot of significance if he had put it in. Tried to get the Josephians back in the lead. But now the ball is with the Petrites as they work it down this right flank. Comes in hard there. Number 4 from St. Joseph's College. Looks like it's a throw in for the Josephians. Put it upfield. Ball with their captain now. Bad pass there. It's been passed in. The Petrites have a chance again. Trying to cut in there on the right wing. Good pass there. Good touch as well. Now St. Peter's College passing it around. Causing some troubles for the Josephians here. Cleared out. Will he go for a corner? No. It goes in for a throw in. Yes, it does.
Petrites favoring this right wing for very much all of their attacks. The goal came from that wing as well. Hardly anything coming from this left wing. And to a certain extent, Anushka, this should really help the defenders to mark out their man and put in a proper defense. But it seems to me that the Josephian defense still hasn't worked things around.
Yes, indeed. They still seem to be floppy, especially with their formations. So giving a lot of balls away and the clearances haven't been very clear-cut. The goalkeeper now, the Josephian goalkeeper looks upfield. Looks an option, hits it high. Up to the halfway line. Possession back with the Petrites. Couple of good touches. Tries his luck. Once again, it's off bounds there by the Petrite as it goes for another goal kick.
But that was a very good effort by him.
Yes, indeed, to catch the ball at that height is extremely difficult. But once again, the Josephian goalkeeper, he sets up for another goal kick.
Mind you, a draw isn't enough for the Josephians because it's the Petrites who have won this encounter in the last 2 years. Even St. Joseph's came into the encounter last year as favourites, but they've outplayed in the second half, as it has been this year as well. Asel Malshan unable to control it.
Yes, indeed. If you do take it in the perspective of this season, St. Joseph's College have come up with some really large margin wins, and a draw here against St. Peter's College, being the utmost rivals, will not be enough. They will be hungry for a win somehow here. But then again, if you look on the other hand, the Peterites haven't lost this encounter for the past 2 years, and they'd want to keep that up. A throw in there by the Peterite. The Seffing. St. Joseph's cuts in, looking for a chance here. Small push there, play still called on by the referee. Asela Madhushan there, unfortunately unable to get his foot on the ball. Fights the ball and pushes the defender there.
The man who put that through ball, the jersey number 9, Shenal Sandesh. The 16-year-old who was part of the under-15 side which won the under-15 Summer Porsche All-Ireland Championship last year. One of those exciting young talents coming up. The brother of Sachinta Maduranga, who represented St. Joseph's last year.
Ball being put in there.
Shenal Sandesh replacing Chalana Pramanta as the ball is hacked downfield. Shavanka Kurumbalapidia collects it. Needs to start the attack quite fast because they need to win this match, as Shenal Sandesh now hurrying the defenders.
At touch second, St. Peter's take advantage. I don't think they can. Has he fouled the player? No, he hasn't. In fact, he's on the throw in. Yes, he has.
The rains come down here at the CRNFC grounds once again, as we come to a close in this 27th annual Jopit football encounter. It was Asela Madhushan who gave St. Joseph's the lead going into half-time, converting a penalty. But it has all been St. Peter's in the second half. Scoring the equalizer, and unfortunately getting cancelled with that second goal.
Free kick there taken. Oh, almost a chance there for the Peterite to get his head on it. Pass back here. He might look in for a lob. Peterites better be careful here. Puts it upfield there. Asela Madhushan trying a heading pass there, but unfortunately unable to. They've struck the ball pass here. Can he finish it? Will the referee give a penalty? No, he won't. Once again, the decision goes against St. Joseph's College, but they still have the ball. Fumbling away. Looks like it's been cleared away there. Good job by the Peterites, but once again, the decision of the referee will be questioned. A close call. Ball still with the Josephians as he lobs it in. Can he finish it here? Asela Madhushan. And St. Joseph's come out of that box with nothing in it. The referee calling play back. Looks like another injured Josephian. Looks like Maxi Wife. Yes, it is Maxi Wise. No, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's number 11, Shamat Rashmita, who there was once again put down in the penalty box. And now it looks like a Peterite has gone down as well. Closing minutes of the game, and obviously the cramp starting to come in now for the players. Shamat Rashmita looks okay. Good clearance that back. St. Peter's have a chance. Have they finished it? Yes, they have. St. Peter's College have taken complete advantage of the ball that the referee gave them. It was just one lob in. And now St. Joseph's College find themselves trailing. A lot of question is going to be asked there by the referee. Because as a sign of fair play, what should have happened there is after the drop ball, the Peterites should have lobbed the ball to the Josephian goalkeeper, but without doing so, they took complete advantage of that and passed it on, and just with a few clear-cut passes, they've managed to score another goal. And now St. Joseph's College, they've been brilliant throughout the season, but for the first time, I think they find themselves trailing to a team. And it's not just any team, it's their bitter rivals. St. Peter's College here. Asela Madhushan, can he find something for his team? He's been brilliant this season, but can he make it count on the day? And now it looks like the Josephians have been pressurized. That sudden goal has suddenly gotten to them. Still trying to find that way down this right flank here. Midfielders trying to drop back in here. Playing good ball here. St. Joseph's College are going all out attack now. They can't lose this game. Not after such a good season. They can't lose this big match. There seems to be less light now in the stadium as well. A lot of decisions to be questioned here of the referee. Couple of penalty incidents not given out as well.
Josephians with one last opportunity. Chamat Rashmita puts the free kick in. Cleared away. Looks like a corner, yes it is. Chamat Rashmita once again needs a good delivery. He does so. Mithushan clears it away.
Foul given against St. Joseph's College here. St. Peter's now will take their time. Every kick, every throw in. They're going to give away as much time as possible, trying to contain this one goal lead that they have. Clears it upfield there. Taking their time with some passes, keeping the ball as much as possible, trying not to give it. Looks like an opportunity here. Josephian goalkeeper comes to rescue. St. Joseph's College need to hit back, and they need to hit back fast here. A good throw in there. Some good touches. Unfortunately giving the ball away. St. Peter's College now. They have a good opportunity here. Defender acting quickly and acting smart. Not on that instance though. St. Peter's College. A foul given there. Against St. Joseph's College. They find themselves under immense pressure under these circumstances, losing their first match, especially to their bitter rivals, St. Peter's College.
It's a deja vu here for St. Joseph's College, like they had last year. They were leading 1-0 at halftime, only to find themselves down 2-1 and lose the 26th Joe Pitt football encounter. And Anushka, it looks like it'll be the same story once again here at the CRNFC grounds.
Yes, indeed. It looks like it's going to be a 3-game streak for St. Peter's College. But once again, saying that we can't underestimate the form that St. Joseph's College has been in. Just one good pass, one good attack could lead them to a goal and try to get the scores back tied again. St. Joseph's College now making their way forward with the ball. A couple of good passes there, unable to find his man. And now St. Peter's College have a chance of counter-attacking here. They're still going on. St. Peter's College lobs the ball in. Goalkeeper quickly collects it. He needs to act fast here. There's only a couple of minutes on the clock left. St. Peter's College leads St. Joseph's College 2-1. And now, good clearance there with the Josephian, but they need to do something fast here. As said before, St. Peter's are taking as much time as they can. A good cut there. St. Peter's tries a shot. It looks like another goal. It is another goal. St. Peter's College have struck again. It looks like game over for St. Joseph's College, as St. Peter's College have now scored another one, making the scoreline 3-1. Beautiful string of passes there to create that opportunity. He just cut back from that last defender, took it onto his left foot and bang, straight past the goalkeeper. St. Peter's College, ladies and gentlemen. They seem to be on their way to victory to deny the termed undefeated Josephians. Asela Madhushan and co, they haven't been at their best today. Can they still create something from this? Asela Madhushan, still hope here, bad pass there. Now St. Peter's College look like they've had this game in control. Coming from 1-0 at the break, they've come and scored 3 goals here in the second half. Foul given there, ladies and gentlemen. St. Peter's College can already smell victory. It's right around the corner for them. It'll be very hard to get 2 goals now for the Josephians, especially with the mentality that the Peterites have put into their heads. Lob fast there, the Peterites. Can they get another one? The Josephians are going to try fast now. St. Joseph's College, can they make something out of this? A good ball put in there, but can they make something out of this? The dog coming in the way. Looks like a foul. St. Joseph's College, they seem to have a free kick within possession. Can they make best use of this? They need a goal here, or else it might be over for them. They need to score somehow from this set piece. Can they do so here? Takes it in. What a flop. Ball just goes over the crossbar there. And that might be that, ladies and gentlemen. St. Peter's are running away with the game here. Couple of minutes in this half to go. When will the referee blow his whistle here? Bad kick there. Here come the Josephians. Can they make something of this? And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. St. Peter's College They have won the 27th annual Joe Pete encounter here with a scoreline of 3-1. They've denied the undefeatable Josephians here and somehow salvaged this big match victory. Should be much remembered after the form that the Josephians were in, and now they've extended their streak of Joe Pete wins to 3.
A repeat of last year with St. Joseph's College leading at halftime, but it's St. Peter's College who has turned things around once again in the second half to score 3 unanswered goals to win the 27th annual Joe Pete football encounter. 3-1 it stands, and what a game it has been in this second half for the lads from Bambalapitiya. I think Anushka coming into the match once again, we were hoping that it would be a game like this, and St. Joseph's College really showed what they can do in the first half, but some of the chances they missed in the first half have come to haunt them.
Yes, indeed. Especially what's very noticeable here is how St. Peter's College, they were down 1-0 at the break, but they've come back very, very strong and scored 3 goals against St. Joseph's College here. And they've salvaged a victory. They've beat their arch rivals on the day. St. Joseph's College, unfortunately, not having the answers to the attacks which St. Peter's brought them. And this, unfortunately, ended up in them having to take up defeat. I think their first defeat for the season.
Absolutely, and I think tactically they were outplayed in the second half. St. Peter's College with their coach, the former Sri Lanka and Saunders player Isurudita Pereira, tactically outplaying St. Joseph's College in this second half. And I think credit should go to the Peterite defense as well. Had after the early laps been strengthened and made possible for a 3-1 win to win this 27th annual Joe Pete encounter. So that's it here from the CRNFC grounds for the crew and Anushka Veerakodi and Deshan Gonawala. This is me, Nawad Vijay Vikrama, signing off for ThePapare.com, sharing the passion.